Testing. Okay, now it's working. Guess that was just some type of glitch. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Stone Seal live stream. Today it's just gonna be, well, slow, I guess. We're gonna be doing the events. Which I mean the flower one and the Bangboo bash. Yeah, so I'm not sure what I'm going to be in for. I know the flower one's very long. Well, not very long, just... I mean the deadline's very long, which means there's probably a lot going on for it. Maybe. So, let's get started. Alright, so... we'll start with the flowers. Hello, Orchidea. Orchia, whatever.
Ah, you've arrived. I wanted to ask you some questions about store management.
Please go ahead.
Ask me? Well, actually, my brother's the one who's managing the video store for the most part. But go ahead, I'll do my best.
Customers have always loved purchasing carefully arranged bouquets. The flowers glistening with morning dew add beauty to their lives. And that, in itself, is fulfilling for me. Yet lately, a customer mentioned that rather than buying bouquets in full bloom, he wants to spend time with his flowers. However, simple potted plants don't quite have the same aesthetic charm. So, I was thinking, perhaps I could create custom potted floral arrangements.
Sounds perfect for dew gardening.
That's a brilliant idea. And potted floral arrangements sound perfect for Dew Gardening's vibe.
Since you agree, could I have the honor of inviting you to be our part-time manager and special floral designer for the next few days?
You can't do it yourself? Are you busy?
Huh? I certainly didn't expect that. Miss Orchidea, are you gonna be busy with something else?
Yes.
Wow, way to be blunt.
Spring is here. No self-respecting connoisseur of flowers would dare to miss this season. I plan to travel for a few days and find novel flora for my shop. But the floral arrangement project is just getting started. Pausing it now might let the customers down.
You're letting me down already.
As an experienced store manager, you must understand my concerns. So...
You do got into me. I never tried flower arranging before.
Since you're going to be busy, then just leave Dew Gardening to me. But maybe you could teach me what it is exactly that I need to do first.
As a floral designer, you first need to understand why your customers want flowers and what qualities they're looking for. Some customers may already have a specific flower in mind. If you can guess it correctly, it'll make them even more satisfied. Well, it's a bit hard to explain. Let's do a practice round. I'll pretend to be the customer.
Alright. I'm looking for a plant that may seem unremarkable at first glance, but has a strong, thriving vitality. As for my favorite flower, I'll just tell you. If possible, please include Amphophilus flowers in the arrangement. Alright, those are all my requests. So, dear flowers, how would you arrange the flowers with me? Daisies and Ophiolus. Don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. I know what you want, Orchidea. Would you want a metal base? That was super easy.
The warm wooden base feels like the embrace of the earth.
Oh, that's what I meant. Nicely done. As expected of 6th Street superstar manager, running a new shop is just as effortless for you. Oh, your first piece is a bit rough, that mainly due to the limited selection of flowers. Once the flowers I ordered start coming in, you'll be fully prepared to take on the role of floor designer. Wait, what do you mean encoding overloaded? Doesn't look like it's overloading. Weird. Is there anything else I can do? How can I improve? Honestly, mastering floral arrangement comes with practice and experimentation. When it comes to aesthetics, I say you already have a great eye for it. There's probably just one thing. Flowers are cherished not only for their vibrant beauty, but also for the silent way of expressing unspoken words. That's when customers seek that perfect bouquet or pot of flowers. They want to give voice to the feelings they haven't been able to put into words. If you can hear those unspoken words, you'll be able to find the perfect flowers for them. Sorry, I need a second. Okay. But if you're really struggling, then just recommend the pricier flowers. I'll keep an eye on the revenue as well. Are you joking? You seem to know me well, manager. That makes me feel at ease leaving the shop in your hands. But it's not like I'm going on a long trip and disappearing for days. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Along with the flowers I ordered. Right on time. I also have a notebook on custom floral arrangements. When I recorded previous customers' requests. When I'm not busy, I flip through it for new ideas. Some customers also enjoy a light read of it while waiting for me to finish the arrangements. If it isn't too much trouble, I appreciate you keeping a record too. There might be some unspoken messages people wish to express through the flower choices. While you manage the flower shop, please keep an eye on the revenue. Completing floral orders will generate revenue. Accumulate more revenue to claim rewards here. The customer you are currently serving will be displayed below. Click on the customer's avatar to view the message. Take a look. So, challenge again here. It seems a new customer has arrived. Wait, what do you mean teleport? I don't think I needed to teleport. Bluesky. Well, hello to you too, Masa. What a coincidence. So you here to buy flowers too? Isn't it workouts right now? Wow, if I'm not mistaken, the shop behind you doesn't seem to have a random place sign. You can understand the urge to sneak out and enjoy the nice weather, right? I'm a part-time manager of Do Gardening now. I see. Then I suppose that makes me a humble logistics staff member for Section 6 now. I was just on my way to pick up the formal attire everyone needed for the upcoming field assignment in a couple of days. That's why I'm not stuck in the office, meeting room, or the hall. Since I'm only out picking up a plant for a friend along the way and stopping by for a quick chat doesn't seem too unreasonable, does it? Not at all. I knew you understand. Actually, Bluesky and the others passed their entrance exams. I'm getting a congratulatory gift for them. I wonder, would brightly colored flowers suit them better? It'd be even better if they were densely arranged. Come to think of it, I personally like flowers that always look vibrant and full of life. So bright and lively. A pot of flowers that can surely lift anyone's spirits. You think so too? That's great. And just so you know, I'm a diligent logistics staff member of Section 6. Bullshit. I still have to pick up the formal attire for everyone later. So Kaku is really looking forward to this field assignment. She's already on me to hurry. Shh, it's an eternal matter. I can't say much for now. But I have a feeling someone as well connected as you, Bluesky, will end up finding out about it one way or another. Anyway, I heard that Do Gardening Shop has always offered fresh flowers delivery services. As a temporary manager, you'll make sure the flowers are delivered to the designated location, right? Maybe it's a little far. Dense, vibrant colors, roses or sunflowers. And apparently I'm delivering it. Thanks a lot, Masa. All three files are dense. Oh, that's what it meant. Weird.
The warm wooden base feels like the embrace of the earth.
Lazy bastard expects me to deliver the flowers to him. Here's your flowers. Why are you at the lighthouse? You brought the flowers over so fast. They're so beautiful. Bluesky will definitely thank me for such a great gift. The telescope seems to have quite a long range. Yeah, Tabasky and Kana like it too. After all, since we can't travel far for now, this is the best way to take in decent scenery. Then wouldn't a gift that comes from afar be just what you need? Yeah, I've specifically found flowers that only grow from far away places, and asked the proxy to put a part of arrangement together. Oh shit, I found the flowers. Simply found flowers? Yeah, take this. A gift to mark the occasion. Such beautiful flowers. Thank you, Haramasa. We'll place the flowers somewhere we can get plenty of sunlight. Perhaps I should also get a timed watering system. If one of us suddenly gets worse and we can't take care of it, I hope it'll be okay. So in that case, a potted plant does seem like a better gift than a kitten or a puppy. I guess these characters are way too historic in some way. I haven't done it yet. If you had a kitten or a puppy, wouldn't it be even harder to take care of them when someone falls ill? That's supposed to be comforting for someone who's ill. Yeah. Huh? You actually agree? I told you before, don't worry about things that haven't happened yet. Even if they're very lucky to happen and ruin everything, you still have to make the most of the present, right? If I come back and see you let it die because you've been worrying needlessly, I won't be happy. I'll make sure to get good care of it. A clever proxy, but Ryosuke still has some work to do. Okay. I'll head back now. Bell, Ryosuke, see you next time. There's an important on-field assignment, and Sakaku, she's especially looking forward to it, is still waiting for me at the office. We got another customer. Hey everyone. Katia seems to be out of the shop. That's right, I'm the temporary manager. I see. Miss Yao is preparing for a shoot, but the photographer suddenly felt some props were still missing. Everyone is busy, and since Miss Yao has her own preferences for props, I was sent out to buy them. I thought Okadia would be here, but since you're here, it wasn't a wasted trip. Of course, Miss Yao and I both trust your abilities. That was emergency response, pole exploration, stealth, infiltration, or something else, like flower arranging. Then I'll leave it to you to prepare the floral pop for Miss Yao's shoot. By the way, Miss Yao specifically mentioned using red and white flowers along with a metal pop base for the style photo shoot. She also wanted some additional decorations on top of the flowers to make the pop look more visually appealing. And as far as I know, Miss Yao prefers bold and vibrant colors, flowers that convey strong emotions. Metal base, red and white flowers, and some accessories. Yeah, you can have the donuts. That actually looks a bit better.
A combination of simplicity and modernity, with no extra lines.
The pot of flowers you prepared as props should meet Miss Yao's requirements perfectly. Proxy, are you available to drive me to Star Loop? Carrying potted plants is a bit inconvenient. Ah, sure. Eve, you're back so soon. Are the plots for the shoot ready? My standards are pretty high, you know. Wow, Belle, you're here too? Did you two run into each other on the way here? I arranged the banquet. Banquet. Bouquet. I arranged the bouquet, okay? Not food, flowers. Oh, I see. If not for the shoot, I would have missed the flowers you arranged. Once the shoot is over, I'll definitely take them home with me. Where should I put them? I'd love to have them both in my home and studio, but there's only one pot. The studio might be better. Flowers need careful tending. If you keep it at home, I think I'll take care of it, but it looks like you don't trust me, Eve. How about this? I'll keep it in the studio for a week, and if I take good care of it, then I'll bring it home. What do you think? Manager, can I schedule a time for you to arrange the exact same bouquet next week? Eve, but Belle, you do believe I can take care of the flowers, don't you? I guess so. I'll prove it to you. Miss Yao, you need to prove something else right now. You need to finish the shoot by tonight and leave enough time for the magazine team to clean up the venue upstairs. So tomorrow, the venue has been booked. For the next few days, only authorized personnel will be allowed to enter. To prove your punctual professionalism and exceptional photography skills. Now, alright, I'm going upstairs and start the shoot right away. I can't chat with you for long today, but I'll visit your store and to hang out next sometime. If we're truly in sync, you have already prepared an even more beautiful bouquet, right? It seems like it's gonna be every character I know. And not just random NPCs looking for floor arrangements. That's Roxy. Ah, you're helping out the flower shop? Okay, don't tell me she took time off just because my order was too hard to fulfill. That's not entirely certain, but since I still need to ask you, Master Proxy, to help convey my message, there's nothing wrong with saying it. Our client is preparing for a banquet. To please one of the guests, the client inquired about his favorite flowers and wished to present them at the event. But those flowers are rather rare, so I can only hope that Okadia, considering we studied floral design together, can help me find it. In this case, you could say we're old classmates. As a qualified handmaid, arranging flowers to decorate my master's room or adorn a banquet is an essential skill. Sometimes, the master may wish to convey difficult-to-say thoughts through the language of flowers. Interpreting and delivering those messages is also one of our specialties. I'm not a professional florist. Okadia is a true expert. Did she teach you anything? That's all? She really trusted your talent and intuition to have left the shop in your hands. Master Proxy, would you be interested in learning some more advanced flower arrangement techniques? I'll be happy to teach you. Actually, there's a little trick that Okadia and I share. We assess the flowers in greater detail and analyze how they perform in different quantities. For flower combinations, in addition to the obvious sex appeal, we also evaluate the overall score based on various qualities. Only when it meets expectations is considered a successful arrangement. The shop should have Okadia's notes for where she first started. Though they may be a bit vague, they should help guide you in arranging a bouquet. Why not give it a try? Oh yes, how about a banquet gift as a theme? If I were About to present a delicate and beautiful bouquet as a gift to a distinguished guest at a grand banquet. What was important is that this gift must reflect the host's sincerity. Flipping through Orchidea's notes revealed the four flower characteristics she summarized. By the way, personally, I prefer gentle, elegant, and subtle fragrant flowers. It would be great if you picked such a flower. We understand now, but Rena wants is probably a pot of flowers that is somewhat rare yet also gentle. Yeah, great, we're doing rarity. Softest of rarity. Okay, now we're getting to the harder bits. Softness, rarity. Gentle and fragrant flowers. So I guess I shouldn't use this. There we go.
The sweet aroma of lilies is a blessing of happiness and harmony.
You certainly do have a natural talent for this. No wonder Miss Orchidea was willing to hand her beloved dew gardening to you.
Is this why they got new voice actors? Because of this event? Talent? That doesn't feel like I did anything difficult.
You think I have talent, Rena? I didn't do anything super difficult. It's because you easily managed to convey both gentleness and treasured beauty in your work, and didn't find it difficult at all. So you indeed have talent. After all, talent and skill are different. What you accomplished can be considered communication with flowers, just as Orchidea wrote in her notes. A floral designer must feel the qualities and personality of each flower and arrangement in accordance with their own understanding, allowing each flower to radiate its own charm. This potted arrangement has achieved that. So, if you're free, I'd love to hear your understanding of different flowers. I've brought snacks. Oh, don't worry. I've already experimented on everyone at Victoria Housekeeping.
Experimented?
Experiment? What's that supposed to mean? Is everyone okay?
Oh, what a coincidence. Not only is my temporary manager here, but also an old friend of mine.
A coincidence indeed. If I hadn't stayed to chat, I would have missed you, Miss Orchidea. Oh, is my previous request causing you trouble?
It is a little difficult, yes. I've visited several old friends in search of the flowers you mentioned. However, a flower that only blooms in an area that has been repeatedly ravaged by Hollow Zero and then restored and looks similar to a symbiotic ethereal. No one's ever seen such a thing, let alone a tamed one.
Lycon and I have been gathering intel as well, but without much success. Our client has failed to find any other way to get close to that gentleman. We can only place our hopes on his favored flower miraculously appearing. There's only 2 days until the banquet. I hope this doesn't become a regret of both Victoria Housekeeping and our client.
I expected of Victoria Housekeeping.
As expected of Victoria Housekeeping. You're so dedicated to every commission you get.
Right. It's not easy maintaining a near-perfect completion record and reputation. I'll keep an eye out for you. Fortunately, I've already found a temporary manager who's highly reliable.
Hey!
You've seen Miss Bell's work already, right, Rena? With such a brilliant floral designer here, there's nothing I need to worry about.
Oh, I thought she was trying to tell me to go into the hall.
Agreed. You are truly astute, Miss Orchidea. Then I'll thank you and our dear guide in advance then. The banquet still requires more preparations. Please, contact me if there are any new developments.
I bet I will be going to the hall. Are you about to close? Looks like my stand-in manager worked hard today. Oh, looks like we have another little guest. Welcome, dear guest. Could you perhaps use a bank to ease the fatigue of work? Oh, I heard you do personalized pot of flowers here. I'd like to order one. I've been working too much overtime lately, and my optical components are a little overworked. Since I don't have time to go in for repairs, could you put together some brightly colored pot of flowers for me? That way I can look at it often to recalibrate my vision sensors. There are ones that require no care at all. No, I used to grow flowers and people replace my green thumb. Now I barely even have time to take care of myself. Sorry, dear customer, but I am unable to fulfill your request. Why? I just need a simple pot of flowers. There's no flower can thrive completely without care. Best you try adjusting your workload first. When you have a bit more time and energy, come back to find the perfect plant. One that you're willing and able to care for. Adjusting my workload. That's not possible. My boss has been so excited lately, constantly saying if you pull this off, that mine alone will be enough to make us all rich. All he does is make empty promises and assign even more work. Meanwhile, he either does nothing or spends his time chasing shady get-rich quick schemes. Poor overtime Boo has worked so hard. How about this? Well, I can't sell you a pot of flowers right now. I can give you a few sunflowers. They're just about to bloom. Simply place them in a vase and change the water every 2 or 3 days, and they will flourish beautifully. These sunflowers can keep you company for a week or two. Perhaps by then, your work situation would have improved. When you come back, I'll arrange some flowers exactly to your liking. Oh, thank you, your kind shopkeeper. You took care of so many customers today and ran do gardening wonderfully. Thank you so much. Due to being suppressed, my once relaxed restocking trip has become much more intense. I have to trouble you to take care of the customers for the next few days. There's been saying the gadget store's promo image is too plain lately. I want to buy a pot of flowers to use the prop for the photos. It'd be nicer if a pot of flowers were more fun and to match their toys. Or add more decorations. Would that mean I wouldn't have to place the flowers as often? That way I would save a bit of money. Shh. I'm still hoping to save a little from the budget the boss gave me so I can buy a surprise box. Please, please. More accessories, playfulness. Save a bit of the budget. Two charm and accessories. So I guess you don't want that, don't you? I think white was better. No? Damn.
All disturbances will fade away with the moonlight.
That's right, that's it. Well, at least any saved up, I should be able to unlock a hidden edition. New forest? Barry cut the last person to figure out my taste. I have to explain it all over again. Here's the most precious flowers in the shop to create a gentle potted arrangement for me. I don't like overly complex arrangements, so leave the middle layer without flowers or decorations. Make the base layer denser. My little bird might enjoy sleeping on it. Okay, let's go with that. So much for a middle layer. But there's no way gonna be sitting on that. Whatever.
Honest and humble, like a hermit, standing beyond the hustle and bustle.
That's not bad. You've been here these past few days, right? Hello, Princess Knight. I'm glad to see that even after completing the trial with me, you still uphold the virtues of Knight. You're absolutely right. Appreciation of beauty and pursuit of love are essential lessons for the Knight. Perfect. I also need some romantic flowers as a gift for Princess Lorena. They should also match my tough and charming personality. Preferably something light, or I might end up tiring out my brave white steed. If possible, please prepare some cookies as decorations to win the prince's favor. The journey ahead is young and audacious, but I am ready for it. No. It's not simple. Less than 2, is that what it says? That'll do.
The sweet aroma of lilies is a blessing of happiness and harmony.
Congratulations, Apprentice Knight. You have passed my test. Once I win the princess' heart with these flowers, I'll be sure to speak highly of you, so that you, too, can earn the king's favor. There. I didn't say it couldn't unlock. But you got something new going on. I'm here to show my support. There may not be as many types of flowers as there are videotapes, but it's still a bit overwhelming. How about you just pick for me? I've bought plants before. Please choose some special flowers for me. It's fine if they're a bit pricey, but please avoid red flowers. They remind me of error messages. No yellow ones either, since they remind me of warning signs, and definitely no blue flowers. If possible, I can live without even seeing blue screen again. If possible, I don't want to be too vibrant or tense emotionally. While I'm working, I hope to keep my head on straight. So white flowers, essentially. Screw it. You look like a metal person. Huh, purple might work. Done.
A combination of simplicity and modernity.
That was fast. Was being a floor is always your plan for a career? Anyway, I might not be able to help much, but I'll make some room on my desk for the flowers. Oh, that guy. Oh, it's you. Have you listened to my new song, Kinda Live? Alright, fine. It's been out for a while, so it's not exactly a new song. Things have been really busy lately, you know that? Since I stayed up late a lot and don't want to disturb others by turning on the lights at night, I can really use a little nightlight. I believe he asked Althea to reserve some glowing accessory, something moon-shaped. Let's use that to arrange my potted flowers, along with some white flowers to make it brighter, but not too harsh on the eyes. What eyes? I'm not looking for something overly soft. Something more interesting would suit me better. Ugh. You might appreciate metal too. Alright, that'll do.
A combination of simplicity.
This is exactly what I wanted. Oh, I'm out of time, buddy. Just 42 days left until the score is due. You'll stick with me, right? Okay, so I literally can't use the other ones. Oh, hey, Lycon. Is this about the flower you wanted?
Just as I suspected. You're here, Master Proxy. Please do not misunderstand. I'm not here to rush you to find the flower Rena mentioned. That specific flower requested by the client isn't the only thing required. We must prepare the rest of the banquet as well. They're merely decorations, not the focus. There is no need to cater to unrealistic demands.
It sounds like you're implying something.
Did I hear that right? That didn't sound like something you'd normally say, Lycon. Are you trying to imply something?
My apologies. It appears I've let myself become a bit too relaxed in your presence. Though I cannot divulge everything, I don't want you to agonize over those rare flowers. They require an extremely difficult and specific environment, and are far from easy to cultivate. It is also extremely dangerous to try growing any plants in areas repeatedly ravaged by Hollow Zero. The commission we received is to host a perfect banquet. Our duties do not entail fulfilling our client's personal wishes through said banquet. Finding that flower is simply an extraneous task. In addition, Rena and I only just found out that our client has not been completely honest with us. His true intentions are...
What? I think I kinda get it.
I think I get it. Rena seemed a bit anxious yesterday. But if that's what you say, I believe you.
In any case, neither you nor Miss Orchidea of Dew Gardening should put yourselves in danger for that flower. Rena and I both concur on this point.
Vivian suddenly appears at the side, seeming to be feigning nonchalance. Lycon, not wanting to continue saying anything impolite, says he needs more flowers for the banquet before he quickly bids you farewell and leaves. Hello, Vivian.
What a coincidence, Lord Phaethon. Hello.
I guess she wants flowers from me.
Just now, was that?
It was Lycon.
Yep, it was Lycon. Victoria Housekeeping has been trying to find a rare flower for their client.
Then, is finding that flower also your wish? If so, I can help. Oh, and Hugo too.
No need. I just heard that it has super strict requirements to grow and cultivate, and even looks like an ethereal of some sort. Anyway, it sounds super mysterious. Lycon doesn't want us searching for it either.
I see. Got it. By the way, Lord Phaethon, have you been helping watch over Dew Gardening as of late?
Yep.
Could I ask you to maybe arrange a pot of flowers for me?
What kind?
Of course I can. What kind of flowers do you want?
I'd be happy just having a pot of flowers prepared by Lord Phaethon. But if I have to say, then maybe could you choose the flowers that represent me in your eyes?
Oh god. My personal favorite is a delicate and gentle water flower. But rather than getting my favorite, if I am to receive flowers from Lord Phaethon, I'd much rather you show me how much you see me with your choices. Abby, would you do that for me? Purple and delicate. Yeah, because you're pretty purple. Yeah, that will do.
The simple blue-green hue depicts the tranquility and elegance of time.
Hey. It makes it sound like it's messed up. So that's what I look like in Lord Phaeton's eyes. I'll treasure it forever. There aren't any other customers for now. Could you spend a little time for me? My friends and I are having a secret space at Port Elpis. I'd like you to invite you to go see it. Sure, of course. I'll take this pot of flowers at home first and then wait for you there. If we're lucky, another friend might be joining us too. Port Elpis again, huh? Let me guess, the lighthouse? The garage? Close enough. Ah, it's you. Lycon's role-playing buddy. Manager. Wait, where the hell are we standing? No wonder Vivian seemed restless earlier. Said she was waiting for a surprise. So it's you, manager. Oh, Lyric. I just wanted the manager to see our secret hideout. Speaking of which, didn't you say you were going to buy a pot of flowers for this place? You don't seem to have it. Was it not good enough? No, the one I had doesn't quite fit. She lying? Okay, that's why I said you should have taken me with you. I'm sure I could have picked the perfect ones. Nothing of it. The flowers my dad grows in the greenhouse is pretty unique. I don't think I've ever seen them anywhere else. I think he calls them... Oh, crap. You know, I've taken great care of those flowers with the name of Ethereal, but never really explained why. I get the feeling that it's got something to do with a friend of his. Flowers linked to a special someone are definitely worth cherishing. Forget it, his business is not my concern anyway. Oh great, now I got something to tell Rena later. Gotta go mug Vivian's Lyrac's family. Vivian nobody... I'm sorry, I don't actually know who her family is. Hey Bernice. Oxy, what a coincidence. Are you here to buy flowers because you're celebrating something too? I don't know, are you buying flowers to impress Polka? I see. That's great then. If it's you, Proxy, I'm sure you know exactly what kind of flowers I need. Actually, a mining site near Brazewood that was operating illegally was shut down by public security recently. The site has always been marked by PubSec as a whole disaster risk zone. But somehow, the mining company found a way to keep operating behind the scenes despite the risks. They weren't exactly quiet about Eva. Polka's got good ears, and she hadn't had proper sleep in days. She had been dozing off here and there. It's really sad. We tried to dissuade them a few times, but even reported it to PubSec, but nothing ever came of it. Then a few days ago, the PubSec officers finally came with papers in order to cease and desist. Hooray! Right? That totally deserves a celebration banquet. Okay. Plus, I deserve one too. If they're the kind of bright and passionate flowers that can be planted, but also used for jazzing up and decorating my drinks, then they're perfect. Anyway, I think my outer ring pal owes Miss Octidia from Duke a favor. Octidia. So he recommended the shop to me. Running into you here is just a little cherry on top. Always prefer flower management that catches my eye. Just don't pick anything too delicate. After all, it's going to be in the outer ring, and I don't want those fragile beauties to wither too soon. Oh, and don't forget to add some decorations. That way, at least I still have something nice to look at if the flowers don't make it right. Oh, and Big Kitty seems to be allergic to certain flowers, so some of them won't do. You're not even gonna tell me what she's allergic to? Oh, she's allergic to lilies? That's sad. That's new.
Was she?
Why did we get growing mushrooms? Ah, she wants a rose? I think it'll do.
It is both intention and courage.
Let me take a look at the flowers Foxy picked. Great! This is what I wanted and perfect for the outer ring. Foxy, do you do flower deliveries? No, I'm not saying that I want to drag you away today. I'll swing by the outer ring with some fresh flowers when you get the chance. I have a feeling that this one might not last too long. Hey, Poker. Hey, Foxy. I asked you before I left, Poker. What was it that you said again? Buying flowers is so pointless, I'm not going. Foxy, are the flowers you requested ready? Which ones are they? I knew you pretend that never happened. You're more like a fish than a cat. With that 7-second memory, Poker. Have you been eating too much fish lately? If you're worried about my ride isn't suitable for the flowers, just say so. I just didn't expect someone to be foolish enough to strap a pot of flowers to the back seat of their bike and haul it across the sandy outer ring. As for me, I'm a cat fireman. I'm allergic to some flowers. Alright, I got you. This has to Foxy. I made sure to choose flowers you can actually enjoy. Let's head back. We'll get everyone together and have a good look at the flowers the Foxy picked for us. Hey, Jane. That was surprisingly quick. Long time no see, so you're the stand-in manager for do gardening today. No wonder I, your top-tier VIP member, can't even get the video store manager to watch a movie with me. So that's what this is about. Well, you do have hobbies that are hard to pin down. Good thing that besides movies, I also got favorite flowers. No, not really flowers per se, more like little things that don't stand out, but have the sparkle and a hint of alluring danger, you know. Let's focus on the present. You've been honing your flower arranging skills lately, haven't you? And I happen to need some flowers. The theme is something like a heartbroken maiden offering potting flowers to her star-crossed lover. No, if it was a K, wouldn't the lover's guilt and soul wither away along with the flowers? Such a tense emotion to just stay with him for a long time. But every time he carefully tends the flowers, he would be reminded of the girl who was just as lovely as cherished. Is this for Seth? Cold, harsh reality cages the girl's love-filled heart. All her romantic sentiments, powerless against this prison. You're a smart one. If the flowers truly captured the essence of my proposal, I'll buy you a ticket to the play. What do you think? Alright, guess we'll do that. So I'm already done. Don't know if mushrooms work, but whatever.
The peony represents lingering affection.
Ah, so these are the flowers. They're even more romantic than that. what I was imagining. I'll take them with me then. Oh right, I have to take it with me. 10 minutes, Bellatrix World. Enjoy the show. I'm the opening actor of the show, manager. I even have a small cameo in it. If you think I'm not quite hitting the mark as a supporting actor, remember to intervene in time. Wow, this is weird. I'm sorry. Well, Jane is a bit different now. She's already in disguise. Yeah, that's a perfect disguise. Her just herself uniform. I love you, I really do, but my family, my life, and everything else about me, I don't serve you. But at least these flowers can stay by your side in my stead. This pot of flowers is better than me. It won't disrupt your life, nor bring shame to your family like I would. As long as you take care of it, it'll bring you peace wherever you look at it. No, Astral, don't leave me. Who's Astral? I don't want to either, but you should take these flowers with you. Make sure that you took good care of them. When a gentle breeze passes by and a petals brush against the leaves, that soft rustle will be my last whisper. Left behind at your side. No, I won't listen. Listen to our end. It can't be. Why are you here? Why are you still involved with him? No, at least give me some time to say goodbye. No, you can't be with me right now. You're being completely unreasonable. She belongs with me. Fine, maybe you're right. But that was never my intention. I truly love her. We can talk here. He won't hear us. You don't like the name? It's inspired by the superstar from Waidu. And hey, your little improv just now was really impressive. Anyway, back to where we were. The gentleman's family holds some influence over mining affairs in the Outer Ring. To gather intel, one of my colleagues spent several weeks engaging in a little knock-knock romance with him. But he's rather stubborn, so the whole breakup part got handed off to me. Wouldn't that be called catfishing? Good question. Strictly speaking, I guess you could say I was being a bit deceptive. Manager, judging by how well you played along just now, no matter how you look at it, we're accomplices now. As my accomplice, I need you to keep our little secret. Ah, that file arrangement from earlier. Such a pity. If you arrived just a bit earlier, it wouldn't have ended up shattered. Perhaps that little lord would have even let me take the files back. You need to pay me double. I guess that counts as a little slip up in your performance. Now that you owe me a romantic gift, right? Be sure to make it up to me when you get the chance. Huh? Screw that, you're paying me triple now. Hey, Anton. Oxy? Orchidea isn't here? Okay, I'm sure your tastes are just as good as Orchidea's. How about myself? Honestly, I'd rather have a full pot of pretty decorations. I don't need any upkeep. If they light up, even better. But I think Ben has something else in mind. He specifically asked me to buy a flower pot. I bet he's planning to start glowing flowers. Please pick the most expensive flowers from him. I'm not the type to be stingy with my bros. Ben's gonna be over the moon when he sees super fancy flowers. Foxy, are you down my judgment? Look, here's the message Ben sent me. Bring back a flower pot, a heavy one, clear as day. If he wasn't planning to start growing flowers, why would he buy a pot of flowers? Besides, given how meticulous Ben is in his usual interests, suddenly running to grow flowers makes perfect sense. Absolutely, trust me on this. Please arrange a flower pot with all the most expensive flowers in the shop for Ben. As for the pot itself, it has to be metal and heavy enough to avoid getting knocked over at the construction site. Ben is as thoughtful as ever. I even saved the money I was going to spend on my first clothes upkeep. I'm going to be the one to take the first step on Ben's path to become a gardener. Little pot. Glowing. Seems a bit silly to have a pot of old accessories. Ah, whatever, works. Yeah, that works.
A combination.
Not bad at all. Proxy, you're really good at everything. Anyway, since the flowers were prepared by you, how about joining me at Brant Street construction site? Everyone hasn't seen you in a while, we missed you. That's a bit too mushy. Saying things like that really throws me off. But hey, Brent is there too. If you go, you could also explain the meaning behind these flowers. Don't overthink it, just wait for Ben to shell us for praise. When the big guy sees how expensive the flowers are, I brought back he'll be so touched he might even cry. Alright, fine. Why is it dogs?
Proxy, you're here! I was just saying to Big Ben, this flower pot you designed is fire! Yeah, Big Ben loves it. Right? Ben?
Right. Like I said, the Proxy has a pair of small and dexterous hands, perfect for flower arranging.
What happened?
I love the potted flowers you prepared, Proxy. Just these expenses. I better keep a good record of them.
You smashed it already, didn't you? You guys are keeping something from me. Just tell me whatever it is you want to say.
What are you mumbling about? Did Anton get something wrong? If there's something you want to say, just say it.
We really can't hide anything from you.
No, you can't.
Why would anyone want to buy flower pots if not for flowers?
My bad. I should have explained it more clearly. When I told Anton I wanted flower pots, I really did mean I just wanted the flower pot itself. It's because of these two little troublemakers. They keep knocking over their bowls.
Oh, so you keep dogs at the construction site?
I hear that if you have a wild hound at home, you could get a really big, heavy flower pot to feed them. They wouldn't be able to knock it over, so I wanted to buy a heavy flower pot to use as a bowl for their water.
Just remember to explain next time.
I see. That's why Anton's request sounded so odd. Just give it to me straight next time.
My bad for being too hasty. I'll make sure to be more careful next time.
As you're about to set the pot aside, a familiar figure appears.
Oh, are you here on business too, Belle?
Just here to deliver flowers.
I haven't been slacking. I'm here on duty as temporary manager. Since Dew Gardening promises to deliver flowers to customers' doors, it's normal for me to take on that duty.
It seems, with your skills and sales, our most expensive flowers will be sold out in no time.
Oh, right. Miss Orchidea. You're here for that, right? We've looked around, but we only found
Only found.
these two dogs.
Thank you for your hard work. It's not your fault. That flower is truly rarer than I could have imagined. Either way, you have my gratitude. I'll figure it out. Well then, my temporary manager and I will be taking our leave.
Well, hold on, we can actually tell you about the flower.
Of course! But, would you two mind, when you have time,
Bring the flower pot over.
I got it. I'll bring another flower pot once I get some time. A stone one should work, right?
Sounds great!
Probably not a stone one. Thank you for your hard work, part-time manager. Looks like it's almost closing time. Did anything special happen today? Ah, I understand. This really takes the weight off my shoulders. Now I need to continue visiting the flower suppliers I have arrangements with. Once I get the right flowers, I'll make sure to send them back promptly. It's a kind-hearted flower shop manager in the forest. Oh, my sunflowers are blooming beautifully. They're so full of energy that several flower heads are stunning. Are even competing for space above the vase. Evidently, my flower care skills are still with me. Look at them before heading out in the morning instantly lifts my mood. How's your work going? Terrible. It's getting even worse. My boss's arrogance has somehow turned into a strange anxiety, spreading all over the office. He keeps shouting things like, "Then go find it." Are we supposed to stand by and let them stop working while pacing back and forth? I don't get it at all. Could it be this much a coincidence? The happiness I get from the sunflowers can only last so long. These my bosses decide and keep them causing trouble. I have no choice but to work overtime late into the night. You poor thing. Here's a banquet of daisies. They don't need much space to grow and should complement your sunflower nicely. Thank you for your kindness, good-hearted manager. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I finally get out of this mess by bringing home a pot of flowers on my own. See you next time. Oh. Poor little thing. It seems to be a very dedicated programmer. I hope it can find a better job. Oh, and I need to trouble you with helping out to gardening a little longer. Since there's no longer the pressure of searching for another and not as many flower supplies I need to visit. I'll be back to take over the flower shop soon. Until then, I'll be counting on you. Whoa, we should be telling her! Go back, dumb! Damn it. Let's just continue, then do the more orders afterwards. Hey, Nicole. Foxy, are you here to buy flowers too? And let me guess, you want the cheapest ones? I didn't know you're into gardening. Don't tell me you're trying to steal my business. Not unless you're opening a flower shop. Nah, the flower shop turns take way too long. That's not for investors as bold a shop as me. But wait, since you're helping out the manager of Wait, are you helping out the manager of Do Gardening? Then we definitely need to talk about my new big idea. What are you getting into this time? Shh, I've got this super reliable middleman. He says there's a mining company boss out there hunting for a specific pot of flowers. Apparently it's a pink, extremely rare and exotic flower with the name of a hero. He mentioned all his other partners have been coming back empty-handed, and so someone with connections like me is his last resort. Is it exactly easy to find? What's the big deal? The request I got is pretty straightforward. Just let me arrange something based on it. Don't you have any pink flowers that are special enough here? Those flowers that match the hair color and have glorious blooms. They're lovely, even if they don't check all the boxes, right? Oh, and by the way, I'm a bit of a budget. Can't go overboard. Alright, a pink rarity 5. There we go. Only 200? Damn, you cheap.
The peony represents lingering affection.
I doubt it's gonna work though. Not bad, not bad. What a beautiful pot. Let's check the bill. You're kidding me, right? Foxy, why didn't you tell me about the flower shop business? Do you make this much Denny in just a few minutes all the time? Shh. Do you really take me for the kind of uninformed and self-deluded hall waiter, Foxy? Neither. What Kenny has always steered clear of Hollow Zero, and know nothing about that giant field. However, my greedy middleman has been begging me non-stop to seal this big deal, even paid half the deposit up front. He just wanted a pink, extremely rare and exotic flower in the name of the field. Then I say, the one who gave me fits the bill perfectly. Besides, I went out the way to visit the forest with the most complete selection around, and even spent almost a tenth of the deposit in Denny's. I say I more than fulfilled my end of the bargain, right? I almost forgot, Nicole. Another final tricky requirement. I think you haven't named this plant yet, right, Foxy? Fortunately, I had Ambi help me look up some info before I left. How about naming this flower Geppetto? You just do that? Oh, crap. Whatever Nicole did, it's not my fault. Manager. I thought I was losing my mind from doing overtime. I was sure this place was a flower shop. So, you're helping Okadia and do gardening with this, Bill? There's been a tricky case lately that requires on-site investigation in Blazewood. I've been working overtime for several weeks now. I finally had some free time this weekend to visit my home. I'm planning on bringing a pot of flowers for my parents. Hopefully it will ease their nagging. I still haven't decided what to get them. What kind of flowers do the other customers usually like? Would it be possible to have both? I think of a mix of dark and light colors look better. What do you think? How about the spacing? Maybe a mix of loose, spacious arrangements and densely packed, compact elements. The different parts of the flower should be able to handle various combinations, right? My mom likes gentle flowers, but Dad prefers ones with more character. Can it be... Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Oh, my requests are a bit too much. Can you really manage all of that in a single pot? Him is okay. That request. I saw a flower last time that had warm, gradient colored petals with a unique shape. But I forgot this name. You can find it. Please include some of the arrangements for me. Okay. This looks like a lot. Thanks a lot, Shu Yuan. Character base. Well, that worked wonders.
The King of Flowers effortlessly commands admiration.
This part of flowers really meets all of my requests. If I take this home, Mom and Dad should stop chewing my ears off. I could even catch up with some rest while they're busy examining the flowers. Anyway, how long are you planning to continue this part-time florist gig, Manager? How are you trying some other flower combinations? Anyway, I remember you have some friends at Blazewood. I was sealed off at a illegal mine near Blazewood for operating inside a whole disaster risk zone. However, I heard that some of the mine owners' associates have been plotting to restart operations, even put some effort into making it happen. If your friends find out that they're resuming operations, let me know. There's not a subtle connection between all the events that's happened recently. Is the topic too serious? You're not concerned. Don't worry too much, public security won't let issues like this get away. I'll head back now. If you hear anything, just call me. Hey, Hugo. The cops just left. Wow, we went to scam artist, to police, to master thief. Actually, I'm here to offer support. It just so happens that I want to send a flower pot to my friend. Will you kind of help me arrange one? Now I think about it, I doubt my friend would appreciate overly expensive flowers. Then that settles the budget. Could you please arrange a pot of cheap flowers for me? What's wrong? Are you worried about the sales manager? Don't worry. I've prepared a big surprise for you. You see, once the arrangement is ready. No, I don't have any specific requirements for the flowers, but I do think the choice of flower pot is very important. A artistically crafted flower pot adds to the beauty of the flowers, and if it's also heavy enough, then it doubles as a handy weapon within each. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Engraved with a profound charm, understated yet dignified.
Ah, we got Nava. I'm sure you already received my gift, right, manager? It's all yours if you to do as you see fit. I have other business to take care of now. Wait, don't go yet.
What's the matter, manager? Is my present not to your liking?
This is Nineveh?
Isn't this the rare flower Victoria Housekeeping's been looking for? Nineveh? Where did
Oh,
you get
Nineveh.
it
Before Vivian mentioned it, I had never heard of a flower that feeds upon the hollows for nutrients like an ethereal, nor a flower that looks like a symbiotic ethereal. However, it is something that a client of Victoria Housekeeping wanted, so it's not surprising it's rather unique. So I asked around. Let me guess. Did Lycon say something like, "This flower requires an extremely difficult and specific environment and is far from easy to cultivate. It is also extremely dangerous to try growing any plants in areas repeatedly ravaged by Hollow Zero"?
That's basically exactly what he said.
from? As expected of Hugo. Even the description you gave is almost word for word what Lycon said.
Well, that's because these are facts we both know of. I managed to find an elusive flora expert who likes these kinds of flowers and planted a few at home. A flower so rare and precious that most haven't even heard of it is to another person merely a small part of their hobby. It's quite normal for it to be that way, no? In any case, I came to inform you the moment I obtained the flower.
You're so kind.
You're so kind, Hugo. But I think Lycon said
That he didn't want a certain someone to put themselves in danger to get this flower. And it didn't matter if even he couldn't fulfill his client's wish. Allow me to assure you, in the process of obtaining Nineveh and gifting it to you, no person nor ethereal came to harm. In fact, no one even got close to Hollow Zero. Please, accept it, dear manager. Just take it as if a bird flew by with flowers in its beak and dropped it from the sky as a gift for you,
No one would believe that, but fair enough.
Of course, since it is a surprise gift, there should be no need to tell anyone where you obtained it.
Nineveh just fell from the sky. I have the flowers right here. I'm waiting for you at the flower shop. Oh yes, that Bangboo steals it. Foxy, where'd you find Nineveh? Are you interested? From a mysterious kind person, it really just fell from the sky. Such a precious flower also falls from the sky like catkins. However, Master Proxy has always been more than capable, so I won't inquire forever. These flowers look familiar. Tell me. It's a small and ordinary purple flower, but it's very resilient. You can find it everywhere in the wild. It's edible and can also be used for emergency treatment. But it's really just a plain flower, so I wouldn't expect it at a forest. I must be mistaken. Sorry for taking up your time again. Let's focus on the rare flowers our client is concerned about. This banquet is about to begin, so I can't be away for too long. Yeah, I guess I can do that. I'll wait for you at the elevator entrance. Apologies, but the client's banquet is on the top floor and he's very cautious for security, so I can't bring you up with me. However, I will assure that the full reward is promised and forwarded to you. Actually, apart from Nineveh itself, the rest of the arrangement is merely decorative. However, Rena instructed me that the pot should ideally have a metal base to match the banquet's lighting, decor, and atmosphere. Also, to highlight Nineveh's color, all company flowers and decorations should ideally be purple. Don't know if that's right, but whatever. Whatever that works.
A combination of simplicity and modernity.
Hey, Lycon. Here's the goddamn flower. Not as punctual as ever. Ah, what a beautiful arrangement. It really highlights Nanover's character. It has some flaw. It's perfect here. Reno is right. Master Proxy truly has a talent for floral design. Thank you so much for this. There's still a few things left I need to prepare for the banquet, so I'll excuse myself, but has prepared some snacks for you. Please feel free to relax here for a while. You have the time from all your business affairs. It's snuck out the banquet kitchen specifically to serve you. Yay, snacks. Huh, Sakaku and Sabata. No! You better not eat all my snacks. Delicious, I have one more serving of that. No, make it 10. At least you're having a great time. Foxy, you got an invitation to that boring banquet upstairs too? I don't get it. It's not anything to be proud of, so why invite so many people for it? Ah, you're here. Please give me a moment. Mr. Kaku had just requested 10 more servings of snacks. Sorry about that. Could you please tend to Bill first? Sakaku already had plenty. However, if Sakaku hadn't insisted, we probably wouldn't have come out for this field work anyway. So now she's all full. Chief's doing some training and never even showed up, which leaves our poor deputy chief upstairs being the face of the party. What's exactly going on? No, I don't think it's right for you to hear from me. How about we just sit down, relax, and treat ourselves to these beautiful waffles by our late butler. Though you haven't figured out what's happening, at least the waffles are amazing. Not long until you break, you hear a commotion from the elevator area. Oh, here you go. What's going on?
Dear manager, you've given the Nineveh that I brought you to Lycon, correct?
It was a trap, was it? Is there a problem?
I gave the flower arrangement with Nineveh to Lycon already, yeah. Is there a problem?
Of course not. That's the real deal, all right. Their client must be delighted. However, I'm guessing you don't know the details behind this banquet.
No, because no one's telling me. There's way too many coincidences.
There's been too many coincidences lately. I can guess the gist of it at this point.
Then I'll fill you in on the details, shall I? As you've probably guessed, this time, Victoria Housekeeping's client has many controversial businesses. One involves a high-quality mine near Blazewood. They only just managed to estimate the value of that mine a few days ago. It's worth an inordinate amount of Denny's, enough to make the owner jump for joy. However, as I'm sure you know, Outer Ring Hollows are quite unstable. Not long after, the area was deemed to be at high risk for hollow disasters. Fearing potential safety concerns, PubSec ordered them to stop work. Naturally, the owner awakened from his fantasy of making a fortune and didn't want to let go of his cash cow. After asking around, he decided to ask for help from a certain powerful individual. Yes, that honored guest upstairs. It's not difficult to find out that honored guest's preferences. What he cares about most is his dear daughter, and the flowers he keeps at home. Nineveh.
Lilac. Then something like that doesn't seem like your style.
It's not your style to help someone who would ignore hollow disaster risks and safety concerns for profit like that.
Now, don't put it that way. I just simply Can't bear to watch a dear friend fail to complete his client's request. That's all.
Ah, you softy.
Look at the time. The situation upstairs should have settled by now.
Is that so? You seem to know a lot.
Banquet. Nineveh.
Lycon, what are you doing here? How is the situation with the banquet and Nineveh?
My client's wishes were dashed the moment he gifted Nineveh to the honored guest.
Oh?
He was impatient to make an impression, and rushed to find out what that honored guest liked, but failed to ascertain the meaning behind the flower. He wanted to curry favor with his gift, but knew nothing of the person he was attempting to please. That gentleman did not favor Nineveh for its rarity or beauty, but instead because his friend sacrificed their life for him, allowing him to escape Hollow Zero. And the area he escaped to just so happened to have Nineveh growing there.
Nostalgia from a big shot like that is just like a performance. However, if they've been led onto the stage by another unwillingly, of course he'd be unhappy.
Hugo.
All right. Continue your heroic narrative about some great and powerful figure.
That gentleman favors Nineveh as he doesn't wish to forget his friend's sacrifice. Also to remind himself to continue fighting the Hollow disasters and protect more people. As such, someone using this flower to ingratiate himself and convince him to ignore the pressing dangers and sweep it all under the rug never had a sliver of a chance.
Wait, didn't Lilac say...
I see. So that honored guest is Lilac's father? She mentioned Nineveh and her father's friend before.
Wow. A story that comes full circle. Amazing. Too bad it was so cliché. You added so many exaggerations, it was hardly even close to an unbiased, objective retelling.
You...
Oh, did I ruin your perfect performance? So sorry. However, if you could be so kind as to pull yourself together from that sob story and remember the plans we made today, perhaps you'll realize we have somewhere to be. Say, right about now.
Oh, right. My apologies, Master Proxy. Hugo and I will be taking our leave now. My colleagues from Victoria Housekeeping will take good care of you.
Lord Phaethon, did Lycon and Hugo leave already?
Yep.
No one took this pot of flowers. I was going to give it to them.
They only just left. Are you going to try and catch up?
They just left. If it's important, you could probably still catch up to them.
No, I think I'm good. Right. You said before that flowers can be used to express things unsaid. Even the same flower can express different voices, right? The Nineveh that gentleman keeps at home tells of his comrade's sacrifice and protection. However, this one for the banquet is just a welcome from the organizers, trying to butter someone else up. So, even if these are his favorite flowers, he doesn't want them. I understand. But who should have these flowers now?
How about me? I'll give them to my brother.
How about me? I've been a floral designer for a while now. It's about time I get my brother something.
You are going to keep these flowers, Lord Phaethon? Then, when you see it, you'll be reminded of me.
I guess. She is really trying to get into it. The Phaethon's pants. Here you go. Well, didn't you say you were going to help Okatia with her shop the past few days? How are you back so early?
It is pretty heavy.
Just take a screenshot of that. If I can. What exactly is a screenshot button for these games? You think it'd be print screen, but it's not. Well, if it is, it's just not working for me. I think that worked. Hard to say.
These flowers are pretty inconvenient to carry around, so I thought I'd bring it back home first.
It seems kind of familiar, but I don't think I've seen it at the flower shop before. Looks like some sort of particularly rare flower.
Wow, I think the app frozen on my iPad. Let me just reboot it. Yeah, it's working.
That's right, it's super rare. Miss Orchidea and Lycon both searched high and low for several days and still couldn't find one. Hugo just so happened to find it and gave it to me. And now it's completed its duty. So, here, I'm gifting it to you.
Really? I've heard of the language of flowers before. There's a meaning behind each one, right? You were out for so long, but only came back with this single pot of flowers. Is there a special meaning to it?
Maybe that's what other people would do, but that's not why I did it. Guess again, Wise.
Then maybe your reasoning is less complicated. Like, it's the most beautiful flower you've ever seen?
Nuh-uh, that's not it either.
So, if it's not the most beautiful, and it's not to convey a special meaning, then why did you choose it?
Because it's the most valuable.
Use gestures to convey the price a pot of 9 ver is worth. Rice's eyes widen.
It's worth that much? Then let's keep it safe in my room.
Wait, what? Did Rice just take the most expensive thing you received after these days of hard work just like that? Would you like to take a home a potted plant now? It would need some care, but it will also keep you company. Yes. That's great. Have things approved at work? No. Huh? You would never guess. My previous project collapsed, and that lazy manager was fired. Happy to hear that. I also got fired. The company paid me a hefty severance based on my years of service. Happy to hear that. Anyway, from now on, I can finally take some time to enjoy life. And then I will look for a new job. Sorry, I might be pathetic, but for an overtime boo like me, even a short break feels like the limit. If I stay unemployed for too long, I'll lose my sense of security. Maybe I shouldn't rest after all. If you have a good job recommendation, I can start right away. There's actually a job that would be perfect for you. I drew this earlier and planned to give it to you when you came over for the plant, but now, I suppose you could also consider it a job offer? To work at your flower shop? Although I've never tried it before, no problem. I'm good at everything. I could write a zone temperature control program to manage the flower storage. I can also write a lighting program to make sure all flowers are bathed in their favorite lighting condition. I can even take over your accounting system and organize everything for you. You can also rest first. What? The shop hasn't been that busy lately. You can turn on the energy converter board and soak up some sunlight with the flowers by the door. When customers come, just help with the flower arrangements. Since I'm the store manager, you can leave work on time in the evening and take care of your potted plants back home. Can I do that? Of course you can. However, if you can't let go of those programs, then the manager and I will have other tasks that we can give you for a while. One that's perfect for you. But for now, since spring is here, let's take a break and enjoy the season.
The sunshine today is lovely.
Right.
Perfect for your mood, don't you think?
I gotta do these. I didn't expect you to know so much about floral design. A friend of mine wants to nurture the mind spirit, so I thought to get a pot of flowers for her birthday present. She's the lead singer of a rock band. As for flower arranging, let's just say she's completely clueless. Plus, the daily schedule is far from normal. In the interest of flowers, maybe you should stick to using only decorative elements. It does sound a bit odd, but I think it's better this way. Also, considering my friend's style, would you be creative with the accessory colors? Using accessories of 3 different colors. Alright. I guess that doesn't count. There we go.
All disturbances will fade away.
I'm guessing that was a hint for that future faction that's coming out. Though funny enough, that faction is supposed to be in the next 2.0, even though it feels like the whole thing's gonna be Chinese or something, Asian at least. Oh, I like a pot of flowers that can be used as a photographing. Why is it so hard to pronounce that word for some reason? I heard it tons of times, but for some reason, my mind just goes to photographing and not photography. I said it perfectly fine the first time. Why am I suddenly stuck? Photography. There we go. So I got a reference a sketch. Well, it's different. Am I actually supposed to make it look like it? I mean, it looks right so far. What am I missing? This is right. Oh, there we go.
The bellflower represents unwavering.
There we got Ray. There we go. Easy.
The king of flowers.
Oh, that guy that we know to talk to. Want to use it for oil? That's weird. Let's go pot. There we go.
The simple blue.
What? That's a weird one. Basket. That. That. And that.
Tulips symbolize.
How are you gonna carry it?
All disturbances.
Exactly what I need. I think I already have 2 completed. There we go.
It is both intention and courage. Engraved with a...
Rose. 3.
One cannot help.
And last one. That was easy.
Tulips symbolize
Easy.
feelings.
Didn't realize overtime Boo was free. Alright, and that's the whole
Next
Guiding
time you
event
visit,
done.
You might encounter the bouquet that opens up your heart.
Why is it still got the yellow there?
The sunshine today is sometimes. The sunshine today is perfect for picking out a bouquet. Next time you visit, you might encounter the bouquet that opens up your heart.
Hello, Bouquet. What's up? I don't get how anyone other than Dad would like Nineveh. No, not that I feel. I'm talking about the flowers at home called Nineveh. Someone came and picked them all up. How could that happen? I don't understand either. On our way home from Starloop the other day, he was even proudly claiming how he turned down the Nineveh offered by someone shady. But when we got home, he found that his own flowers were gone. It's quite a coincidence. I mean, an unfortunate coincidence. Exactly. Besides, the host of the banquet wasn't even interested in Nineveh flowers. Had Dad known, he would have asked the staff at Starloop to sneak the forgotten plant out at the event. Maybe someone else took the flower instead. True, that's a rare species after all. However, later I heard that the owner of Dew Gardening finally found a way to breed Nineveh, and now they have it for sale in the shop. My dad went and bought a few of them. The shop owner mentioned that the new Bangboo florist is especially meticulous and skilled at setting up my environment for the flowers. I didn't believe it at first, but they managed to keep Nineveh alive. That's actually really impressive. Luckily, after planting the Nineveh from the shop in the greenhouse, the home, everything returned to normal. The flowers even look a bit like the ones I had before. Anyway, it's still a bummer to deal with something like that. I still think it's probably just an accident. Maybe the flowers were snatched away by birds, who knows? Oh dear. One second. Alright. Now that this event's done, it's time to move on to Bangboo. Hopefully this one won't take too long either. Hey you! I catch the scent of my beloved student on you. My students are New Eridu's most talented adventurers. They're smart and cute, brave and agile, they're unstoppable. However, during the last Grand Master adventure, all they met unfortunate ends. My condolences. My beloved students, one got knocked off a cliff by a swinging pendulum, and another was blindsided head-on by a reckless contestant. And the last one was so close to victory, but they ended up getting taken down by a cunning springbird. Last time, the grand adventure humiliated me. Now I have it's not time to do birth yet. I have reapplied for challenge eligibility, and a new adventure adventure season. What were you saying? Nothing. Alright. Anyway, I said something special about your Bangboo. Must be a talented adventurer, and it'll be my next beloved student. I can already see it under my guidance. It'll wave the Grand Marshal adventure, sweep through all obstacles, claim the champion title, and reach unfathomable heights. Start your adventure today to claim tons of awards, please. If I don't recruit new students, my paycheck's gonna take a hit. No, single player one. Guess it's to remind me how to play. I was kind of hoping they were gonna make this kind of mode more, you know, in the story mode, but it seems like they're gonna replace that, which is sad. These Euros has just become redundant. Ooh, that was bad luck. Shame, because I was in the lead. Damn it. Fourth place, so that's somewhat good. Decent, I guess. This music's catchy. Yeah, I didn't trust that. Made it. Number one, baby. Wait, what happened to all the other contestants? I gotta reach Ether Carrot 500 points. Oh, just earned 1,000 popularity. Either way, it's fine. Well, again with this. But different map this time. Damn it! Yeah, that's just bad camera placement. And that was bad on my part. Seven, damn. How do I select the wardrobe? There we go. This is fine. I'm gonna be picky. Heroes number 1. Yay! No, this one again. What? What the hell? Instead of bouncing all the way up, it made me bounce a little. I could have won that. Oh well, got third place. Another race. Can I have a better one instead? Yay, first place! In your face, big boss. You're not fit to one Diamond Dogs. Come on, I want a battle one. I love the battle ones. Huh. Why is the waiting time so long this time? They won't just decide to crit. It's Hexagon. I'm used to those. Oh, that one's... well, fighting fair, but a little cheating. Alright, let's copy them. Oh, it's a little harder to do it like this. Oh. Damn it. Wow, no one's actually on this floor. That's surprisingly convenient. Yay! In your faces. What? Oh, that's push crap. Now you expect me to win? Reach Ether Carrot rank. Reach Ether Carrot 500 points in the event. Okay. Oh, this is different. Damn it. In your face. Wow, someone completely destroyed that blast floor. Well, guess I'm down. I didn't think so. Yeah, nice try. Share the glory, don't go after people. Two more. Yeah, in your faces. Another battle. Damn it. That's unfortunate. Okay, that one looks like it's cheating. Well, didn't cheat too effectively, did it? Oh man, it would be funny if I knocked him over. Better be careful not to fall here. Damn it. This last floor better not fall. Nice try. That was close. I think that's enough for me. I'm not gonna go overboard. Plus it's a little unfair to make me compete. Alright. Well, that's everything, I think. Oh, that's right. You're an amazing kid. You're one of my best. No, you're my best student. Thank you for your compliment, but really, I wouldn't have made it without Belle's help. She practiced with me the whole time and showed me the law of support. Belle was the best partner any Bangboo could have. Little Bangboo. Anyway, back to where we were. Thanks to you, I totally crashed the KPI for reopening the challenge. Oh, awards have also been issued. Minor details. When's the next challenge goes live, my beloved student will attend and question competition again, right? Maybe, but shouldn't you be asking your beloved student this question? I don't think we know each other that well. Last time my beloved student dished me and the crowd, I tried so hard to impress forsake me. This time I'm ready to read. Alright. Thankfully, that's everything. Now it's time for wishing. Long button. Now it's still trying to get Vivian's core. Well, let's do this one first. Weird. It kind of came off as an S for a second. Alright, let's see how we go. I mean, I could always roll for Jane, but, yeah, I don't think I should. Well, unless I can get all these. Well, by all these, I mean just one. Come on. Why must everything so far be in the Drinnies? What 10? Oh, there we go. Yes! Got a, like, not like home. W engine. Now, if I want to, I can spend some on Jane. Ah, how convenient it'd be Seth that comes from you. And, well, technically I should have enough for one more. Worst case scenario, I'll be saving for, Hugo, I guess. Oh!
Ready to get cuffed?
Okay.
Give me your hand.
Okay. guess I'll save up for Hugo. Though chances are I could lose the 50-50. Oh, that was fun. I got
I'm at.
Vivian's W engine.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
I wish you would. I'll be upgrading this later.
Good day, Lord Phaethon.
And I got
Ready and wanna
her.
be my research subject?
How fun this has been.
Which alias should I use this time?
Other than that, let's spend one here.
We fighting? Take you ready.
I shall. I'm at.
Need looking.
Ready.
If you need help, call me anytime.
Honestly, I thought for sure you'd be like M6.
A mission? Take me along.
Oh, that means I have to wait for Hugo, and then whoever comes after him. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed. Please tune in next time. See ya.